This is Equity Merchants. I'm Chim Goswin, bringing you stories of the capital flows driving Africa's economic development. Today on the News of the Week, AfDB approves $410 million for projects across Africa. Zenith Bank to acquire Paramount Bank, and Ektar raises capital for Morocco real estate project. The African Development Bank has approved a $410 million financing package to boost economic development across the continent. Of that total, $100 million will go to the Emerging Africa and Asia Infrastructure Fund, a vehicle that supports large-scale infrastructure projects. The fund already manages a $1.6 billion loan portfolio spread across 25 countries and 10 key sectors, all aimed at strengthening economic stability and creating jobs. The remaining $310 million is directed to South Africa's FirstRand Bank, with a focus on expanding access to finance for small businesses, women entrepreneurs, and the country's agribusiness sector. According to the AfDB, this support is structured into three packages: $200 million for on-lending to MSMEs across various industries, $100 million specifically dedicated to women-owned or women-led MSMEs, and $10 million in concessional financing targeted at women in the agri-food sector through the Agri-Food SME Catalytic Financing Mechanism. The bank says these investments are designed to unlock growth, empower women-led enterprises, and support the infrastructure that underpins Africa's economic future. Zenith Bank is edging closer to a major expansion move in East Africa. The Nigerian bank is now in advanced talks to acquire Kenya's Paramount Bank, pending regulatory approval from the Central Bank of Kenya. The bank is optimistic of reaching an agreement by the first quarter of 2026. If it goes through, Zenith Bank would become the latest Nigerian bank to expand to Kenya, joining Access Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank, and the United Bank for Africa as they deepen their presence across the region. The proposed acquisition comes at a pivotal moment. The Central Bank of Kenya recently tightened its regulatory framework, including raising minimum capital requirements for local banks. For now, the financial details of the deal remain under wraps. Ektar, a Moroccan real estate investment firm, has announced the completion of its first fundraising round, securing capital from family offices and major institutional investors for a landmark residential project valued at more than $100 million. The development will introduce ELIE SAAB branded residences to Morocco, marking a notable expansion of global luxury design into the country's real estate sector. Ektar has assembled an international consortium of experts for the development, including fashion house ELIE SAAB, South African architecture studio Salta, and global landscape architect Cracknell. The branding strategy is being led by Arena Group, whose Art of Living subsidiary will oversee the residential experience and coordinate directly with ELIE SAAB. Notably, Ektar maintains full governance independence despite its capital relationship with Arena Group, a structure the company says aligns with international standards. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.